Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm back yet again with another reaction video. Today we got the second episode to Loki, this one titled The Variant. Very excited to get into this one. I really liked what they did with the pilot episode last week. It is probably the best premiere episode out of all the shows that have come out this year between WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and now this. And honestly, this was my least anticipated show, and now it is my most anticipated show between all of the ones that have already come out, if that makes any sense, and all the ones that are coming out this year, Miss Marvel and Hawkeye. I think those are the only other two shows, live action shows, that are coming out this year. I do believe What If is coming out in August. I do believe that was leaked a little bit ago, but this is my most anticipated, and this is the most excited that I've been to, watch these episodes weekly since the beginning of WandaVision. When WandaVision first premiered, I was very excited, and as things were fleshed out a little bit more, I kind of got a little bit more disappointed every week. Even though I love that show, it didn't go in the direction that I wanted it to. And same thing with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was very excited about that show and to see, how Sam was going to obtain the shield, and I think that a lot of the main things were cut from that show, and I really would have liked to see the full version of that show. I do know a lot of things were affected, because of COVID and all that, but there was one main plot line. I think it was involved with a vaccine, and I think that's why they cut it, because it was a little bit, too sensitive. It was a too sensitive subject to the time, and it still is to a lot of people, and I completely understand that. But I would have liked to see the full version of that show. And now we have this. I think this is the one show that was not affected by COVID. Obviously, there's no storylines that I think that they would have to cut out because of COVID. And I think this is the one show that was actually finished or that just started whenever COVID struck. So we were very fortunate with that, and they got to film this fully, and it really shows with the first episode. I think they did a really good job with that. So I'm very excited to get into this and see how they flesh this storyline out and see how they build upon the broader multiverse with this show and how it's going to connect with other films like Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. But before we get into it, I just want to say, if you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, like button, turn on post notifications, whatever you guys want to do to support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, I'm super excited. So let's go. Dude, it's awesome that we get content like this every week. I'm still so grateful that we get to see this kind of stuff every single week. It's awesome. Can people see them?
Hi.
Yeah.
What's going on? You guys aren't dressed right.
Sounds like copyright to me. Huh. Interesting. Why'd she take one of the Minutemen, though? Because, I mean, at this point, it's obviously Lady Loki. I mean, who else would Sophia DiMartino or whatever her name is be playing?
Can you hear me? Are you recording or are you alive?
Sort of both.
Huh?
Watch it. Where's your manners? Oh, hey, quit it. That is not nice.
We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant, but which kind of Loki remains unknown.
No, the lesser kind, to be clear.
You see the back of that jacket?
Variant.
A type we should all be very familiar with, because the TVA has pruned a lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. And no two are alike. Slight differences in appearances, or not so slight. Different powers, although powers generally include...
It's a trap. He's waiting for you outside this tent.
Should I secure the reset charges?
No, he wants me. I'm the key to his plan. He knows that I'm stronger than him.
Almost one unit.
And he rightly believes that together we can overthrow and rule the TVA, but that's not what I want.
I can't tell if he's messing with them or not.
He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there.
Reset the timeline.
My ears are sharp, too.
Dude, that's gotta be Kang. Like, there's nothing that is proving otherwise. I mean, maybe it's too early to say. It's just like they really designed and like modeled the faces Like even on that statue, but especially in the cartoon, it looks a lot like Jonathan Majors.
I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA, please.
Those are classified.
Okay, I'd like all
Interesting.
files pertaining to the beginning of time then.
Those are classified.
Okay, the end of time.
Those are classified.
Okay, what files can I have?
Okay, I guess you wouldn't know that Asgard was destroyed.
He's hiding in apocalypses.
Which apocalypse?
Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Yes, the destruction of Asgard and most of its people. I'm sorry.
Yes. Very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
Excuse me?
Oh, God. You.
Nice to see you. Come, I can see
Casey.
this for a second.
No, don't do...
There's the apocalypse.
That's the apocalypse?
Ragnarok obliterates the salt. Ragnarok.
Anything we do can impact the course of history. Do you get that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna start very small disturbances.
Very small.
Can you make bird noises?
Bird noises.
Yeah, bird noises, like some whooshing noises. Loki! Loki!
Be free, my horn friends, be free! Vos omnes, morituri estis, iste mons, ignes, pastos per saecola in vos est, e vomiturus! Enjoy your last meal while you can! Nothing matters! Nothing has any consequence! Dance while you still can!
I mean, you really believe in all this stuff, don't you? I don't get hung up on believe, not believe. I just accept what is.
3 magic lizards.
I do think that
created the TVA.
that story, that you know, the animation from the first episode with Miss Minutes, I think that is misconstrued a little bit. Like if that is Kang, one of the timekeepers, like the one in the middle, that he's in the middle of like the statues, in the middle of the courtroom, in the middle of the 3 cartoons. I think that he may be debranched from those other 2 and kind of went rogue, because they keep bringing up the belief of this.
For all time.
Dude, every single show so far has had like a little catchphrase like that, like for the children, and then war people, and then now for all time always.
Just in case.
Absolutely not.
So if a reset charge gets set while they're there and it goes off, don't they get deleted forever? Like at least those variants, especially like the Minutemen. Because I mean, there's not variants of them, right?
Hey,
Or is there?
what are you doing?
Shopping for plants. In this storm.
Is he dead?
No, they usually survive.
Me, I presume.
Please. If anyone's anyone, you're me.
How nice to meet you.
Call the TVA. Let the infirmary know we're
No,
gonna bring
no, no. I gave it away. I gave it away.
What did you give away?
The timekeepers, where they are. I gave it away. How to find them?
I would never treat me like this. Hi. Come on. Stop hiding. What do you want from me? What is this about?
Brace yourself, Loki.
This isn't about you.
I knew it was Lady Loki. It had to have been.
Where are they going?
Uh-oh.
That's not possible.
This is Analyst 1182E, recording a code 000. Frank is rapidly forming at a slope. Somebody just bombed the sacred timeline.
So what does that mean? No, dude. Wow. That was fantastic. What a great episode. And I honestly have no clue where it's going to go from there. I have no idea. No idea. Because I feel like everything we've seen from the trailers was from those first two episodes. I don't know how. But like it really feels like everything in the trailers was from those first two episodes. And I am more than pleased if that is true. I mean, there's a few things that we've seen in the trailers that we haven't seen yet. Kind of like the scene where him and Lady Loki are talking in that Vormir-looking setting, and then where he's fighting people on that stormy planet. That's what it looks like, and I think that's also the same place where the apocalyptic New York City is, where you can see a destroyed Avengers Tower in the background, if you guys know what I'm talking about. That's really the only stuff we haven't seen yet, and by the looks of things, that looks like it's going to be the next episode. But that was a fantastic episode. I honestly have no clue where the storyline is going to go from here, and I thought that was a really good way to end that episode of everything just going crazy on the timeline. And I think that would be a fantastic way to explain things, especially for like Multiverse of Madness and why people are breaking out. And I think that makes a lot of sense for things that we're hearing, especially for No Way Home. The whole plot line with Doctor Strange trying to round up all these villains from different timelines, like Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, trying to get all of them back to their main timelines, and this would make so much sense to tie in with that. And I'm beyond excited to see how they pull this off, especially going into these other movies and even with the rest of this show. I mean, we're hearing some crazy things that even like Throg might show up. Dude, if Throg shows up, that would just be the icing on the cake for all of this stuff. If you guys don't know what Throg is, I'm gonna let you guys look it up and see what you guys think of it. It's basically Thor and a frog rolled into one. It is a giant frog, but it is Thor. It is the craziest thing. It is in the comics. Just go look it up and go look at some details on the character. It's absolutely crazy. But if we're gonna see stuff like that in this show, which it really seems like it, like I said, Throg, that was a Lego leak, so I'm assuming it's going to happen in this show. But Lego sometimes does stuff that has nothing to do with the show or movie that they're based on. But I wouldn't be surprised if anything like that shows up in this show. This is crazy so far, and I cannot wait until next week. Now, it is going to be a long week until episode 3. So, what did you guys think? Hope you guys did enjoy my reaction. If you guys did, please hit that subscribe button, like button, turn on post notifications, whatever you guys want to do to support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So, without further ado, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.